I will just ask, what is kind of the most valuable thing you think that you learned from a wrestling background that you're able to translate at the offensive line?
I'm gonna say definitely mentality. That was the main aspect. Wrestling, it just teach you, it's just you and one other person on the mat. So it's your will versus his will. So who's gonna be the better person? Who wanted more? Pretty much. That's really what it taught me.
The way you guys dominated out of halftime and were able to really maintain that drive reminded me a bit of the Rice game last year when you came out and really established the run. I guess how really important is it for you guys as a unit to really be able to do that in those moments?
It's extremely important. It's like, we're like the foundation of the team. So, if we don't get going, then, it's going to be trouble getting everything else going. So, we really got to be on our P's and Q's, making sure everything's detailed and, make sure we're efficient in doing what we're supposed to do.
And from a player leadership perspective, how do you feel like that's kind of been attacked this week and bouncing back and really focusing on conference play?
Coach get us in that mindset. He keep us in that 1-0 mindset. He got us, that's our motto this week. So, just pushing that mindset, that's really been our thing. Just focusing on week to week.
Coach talked about Derek Graham going to be back this week. How huge is that for this O-line and obviously for you, just getting back to being comfortable up there with the usual group?
That's extremely important, just especially moving in conference play, just getting them back out there and getting back going. It's been, he's, DG, he's an impact player too. So, just having him out there, he has his presence. So it's important. He just, it helps us. It helps us just overall.
How did you feel like you handled yourself at tackle? You guys actually, the score wasn't good, but you guys put up some decent rushing totals in that game. How did you feel like you played out there?
I feel like I did pretty good. First time at left tackle. I had a little experience. Well, I played tackle in high school, so I was a little experienced at tackle, but it was at right tackle. So just the flip side, it was. I found it to be a smooth transition. It wasn't too bad transitioning to that.
And a score like that's a shock to the system for a team with the ambitions that you guys have. Just how do you make sure that you can kind of flush that and move on?
It all come back to just understanding who we are. We know we're a better team than that. There was a couple factors that went into the performance we had. So it was just some ends not working. We just gotta keep on working on that and make sure that we come back out this week and do our thing, get back to what we do.
Coach was talking about trying to stay angry. He stays angry for about a day, maybe longer. Mm-hmm. How long did he stay angry, and how long did you stay angry after the loss?
Me, I would say, after the game, I'm gonna have my frustrations or whatever, this and that. But you always gotta flush it. Move on to the next opponent. You can't live on it you can't live on it forever, because then it begins to hinder you. So I just like to, I'm gonna sit in it maybe that day. Next day maybe still sit in it. But after when Monday comes, it's a new week. Thank you. Good. Thank you.